I'm curious, Mildred. Do you ever remember us meeting for the first time back in the 90s?
No, I would remember meeting you in the past.
My sister is Stacy Montgomery. I know you know the name Stacy because your husband, or ex-husband,
With all due respect, I don't want to hear about her. She's affected my life enough. I had a family before the other woman, your sister, got involved. And now I'm dealing with a 6-hour difference of learning there's drama there and drama here. So don't bring me any more of it.
can I please just have a minute of your time? Family's important to me. Blood is thicker than water when it comes to me and my family. And I care deeply about my sister. Can I please just have a minute of your time?
What is it? Make it quick.
My sister has struggled with substance abuse issues for as long as before my nephew was born. My nephew's just a kid right now. And I know you resent him because he is born from your ex-husband with another woman. We're sheltering him deeply. He rarely sees his mother because she's with your ex-husband, or she's in rehab, or she's in jail. The kid knows not what's going on. He asks about his mother all the time. And
Why are you giving me this sob story as if I'm supposed to feel bad for Stacy? Another woman. Not only another woman, but one who interfered in my marriage. Why should I care? I have a son to feed. I have a mother who doesn't give a crap about me and thinks that tough love is going to pay my bills. She thinks that being a hard ass on me will miraculously give me the motivation or magical powers to land a high-paying position to cover my rent. I don't have time to feel bad for your sister. She seems to be having a wonderful time with my husband.
because I know John has been talking to you again, and my sister cannot deal with him flip-flopping, going back and forth. She's already in a bad place. If he goes back to you, well, that's gonna send her spiraling. The last couple weeks have actually been good. I don't know if she's been using or not, but it does not seem like she has been. But this could trigger her going back to you.
I'm 13 weeks, so I'll say it. I'm pregnant. There's another reason for John to be in my life and not hers. Seems like your sister has a nice support system with you and her mother. I don't have anyone. I am raising my son on my own, and now I have a daughter on the way. So again, I don't give a rat's ass about your sister's sob story, especially if she's using. Any parent who uses loses respect in my book. Call it judgmental. I think I deserve to be. Here I am, keeping myself clean, not drinking, not smoking, not putting anything in my veins. And I'm still struggling. And yet this addict sister of yours has the biggest manager on her side. Must be nice for people to make excuses for them.
Is he the father?
Yes.
My sister is all that I have. I've raised her myself pretty much. And every day Did I see her gain a new wrinkle or lose some weight because of what she's been using? I feel that. Your ex-husband, no offense to him, or husband, I don't know what your situation is, given the fact that he has impregnated you again. He has ruined her. He has made her into someone I don't recognize anymore, someone that I wish I didn't have to keep my nephew from. I am at odds with Stacy's mother. We fight over who gets to take care of Brian all the time, and every single time he's with me, he asks about his mom and his dad. I'm begging you, don't tell John about the baby. As much as I don't want them together, my sister and John, I can't have him leave her because I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I heard, even though our families are 6 hours away, somehow landlines still help news travel. I heard Stacy's mother, Diane, doesn't even want John with her. So there's that conflict, huh? You stand here and you have this plan to help your sister by feeding her the so-called toxic individual who's helping her be in that place to begin with. Yet, her mother, your mother, weird how you only refer to Stacy's mom as her mom. What's going on there? I won't ask. I know what it's like to not like your mother. I just don't understand your plan. Yeah, and I heard that your mother doesn't want you with John. Seems like you're desperate to me. You know there's no way of helping your sister. You're scared that if her man, my baby's father, if he leaves her, she's gonna get worse. But if she stays with the poison that's poisoning her, she could get better over time. That's what you traveled 6 hours here to tell me, and try to, what? Get me to stop my baby's father from connecting with Stacy. I can't control him. Yes, I don't want my sister with John. I don't. Until she's clean. When she's clean, she can be on her own. But right now she relies on this toxic piece of crap. And I know that she's only going to get worse, and their relationship is only going to get worse if he goes back to you. I heard he was talking to you again, but I had no idea that it was at this level. So I'm just asking you, please just let them stay together for the time being, so I can help my sister. I can get her some help, and then you can have him all to yourself. I just need to put her in a few more programs, help her or something. I guess I just have to be honest with you now, don't I? I am trying to make my marriage work. I'm trying to prove to my mother that John is not as bad as he seems, even though he probably is. I don't care if your sister dies. She's made my life a million times worse. I've never met her. I don't know what she looks like, and she's 6 hours away, yet I can't stand her. Sorry. My sister has struggled for years with her issues. Your ex-husband made them worse. But now, he's honestly the person keeping her together. As toxic as he is, he stops her from going too far. So I just need them to stay together for now. And then, again, you can have him. You don't mean what you say. Not understanding because you're desperate. And you don't know how to save
your nephew's mother. It's nice that you want to do that for him, but she ruined my life. My relationship with John was already rocky. Already something that I probably should not have put up with long as I have. But your sister then came along and stole his attention, somehow 6 hours away, and fathered a child with her. Ruined my life, let's put it that way, so I do not care whether she winds up in hell or heaven. Stop. My sister's innocent. You need to blame your ex-husband, or husband, baby daddy. He's the common thread here. From the way he treats her, the way he talks down to her, I know he must do it to you too. And he has you under his spell. I don't know you, and you just said something very terrible to me about my sister. But I don't wish his behavior on anyone. I'm trying to help you because you don't see how asinine your plan sounds. You came to New York to bash my husband, your sister's baby's father, all while trying to get him to stay with her and push me aside as like I'm the other woman. Newsflash, your sister sounds like an addict. My husband is an addict. They are meant to be, I guess. And I have to play the dumb wife that doesn't know what's going on and just hope that he smartens up. That's my situation. I don't care about your sisters. I want to pretend she doesn't exist because I have an image to uphold. You think I want to go to my mother and tell her that John not only left me for another woman, but he left me for an addict? And now her brother is grasping at straws trying to save her through some asinine plan that doesn't make a lick of sense. It's nice you love your sister, but I don't think she loves you as much as you love her, from what it sounds. Certainly doesn't sound like she loves her son. He's the only reason that she's staying alive. And that's all I need to just get her some help. I'm close. Very close, I feel. If he makes her happy right now, as toxic as he is, that's all I need to get her to just keep living for a bit. Because she's going to overdo it if he leaves. And I don't want to lose her. Don't say that to me. If she finds out that he went back to her, she's only going to use more and spiral out of control. And hell, how can you say that he's capable of killing her or something when you're with him too? My husband is a piece of crap. And every day, I hope that he's less of a piece of crap, so that my mother is not correct. But your sister has made things worse. She has no respect for what marriage is. She's nothing but a crack addict and a statistic. And I hope that your nephew makes it out of your crazy, delusional family alive. But I hope your sister gets what's coming to her. And if I go to hell for saying all of this about her, then I will most definitely meet her down there, because that's where she's going. You have one child, another on the way. You have that little respect for yourself that you want their father to end you, give you that sweet release. You sound worse off than my sister. Neither do mine. No. I'll always protect my sister. It's
hurtful as the things you said today, I hope you realize what a scumbag you've had children with. And I hope you get the help you need to. Because this man has ruined lives. My nephew doesn't deserve to have to ask what the hell is going on with his parents every right and left. Your sister is going to wind up dead. Your mother is going to wind up taking your nephew. And you're going to have to figure out how you get a life. Because right now this is pathetic. You don't have anything better to do than travel 6 hours away to defend your little cracky sister. Get out of my house. Have a good day. You'll get some time in heaven, I would say. You just wasted your time on earth defending. I'm gonna stop. Have a good life. Hope I never see you again. You chose to be with John, and you're choosing to be with him. John's taking advantage of my sister and her weaknesses. She needs help. Good day to you. One day karma's gonna get you. So my God doesn't punish, but karma does. And you will feel it. You will feel it, especially if anything happens to my sister. So you really think that if we met in the past, you'd remember me? Even if it was decades ago? Yes, I have a good memory. I also kind of have like a photogenic memory, I think. Why? Why do you ask? I was just curious, because there's something about you, being with you, that feels familiar. Sometimes I feel like we met before, but maybe that's just me romanticizing things. Well, you are a romantic individual. Well, you're right about that. I'm a romantic man, and I'm glad that I get to share that with you. That is appreciated. You know, there was a point in my life, maybe up until I started to see you, where I thought romance was truly dead, or just something that you saw in books and movies. But not anymore. You really are a romantic individual. Not to get off the subject of romance, but I guess I want to do something a little unorthodox here. Because we both kind of equally seem like experts when it comes to family and blood being thicker than water. But I need help. I need help with how do you reconcile a grudge, wanting revenge, anger, when you've already gotten it in family? You know what I mean? When you've already gotten that revenge on someone that you love, but you're still mad. Can I ask what you're referring to? It's rather cryptic, but yet seems oddly specific. I'm willing to help you. Just would love to know what you're talking about. I'd rather not get too specific. I don't want to put it all on the table, but just for most of my life, I've carried a weight of anger. Very heavy dumbbells that are labeled anger, resentment, everything in between. And then you get to a certain point in your life where you've gotten all the revenge you need. But when you think of those certain memories, you think about the pain people caused you, and it's still ripe. It's still like you're in school, just a little kid, wanting to punch back. It's crazy how we can love something deeply and hate it at the same time. Well, that's the key with family, and I think everyone can learn from this. Don't be afraid to hate a family member.
But don't be afraid to love a family member either. Or people in general. Hate them, love them, but then see which one beats the other. And then you have your answer. Worked with my daughter-in-law. I allowed myself to love her. I allowed myself to hate her. In the end, I don't know what I feel, but so I guess with her it didn't work. But yeah, overall I think that's a good way to go about it. I suppose you're right. And I love you.